It's the CalebDMTG Show.
Soul of Windgrace has seemed really bonkers. It's looked really interesting. So it's a 4-mana 5/4 cat, for those that aren't familiar. Rereading it's a good idea for me too. I haven't read it since I saw the spoiler. Manages the battlefield or attacks. You can put a land card from a graveyard, not just yours, onto the battlefield tapped under your control. You can discard a land card to gain life. You can discard a land card to draw cards. You can discard a land card to give it indestructible. Just a whole lot of sweet abilities, huh? Help rebuy our Sagas, huh? And then the rest of the deck. People that are familiar with Modern are probably going to be familiar with the Junt Saga list. Fairly well established. I do not play much Moto off stream, no. I stream like 30-40 hours a week, so that's enough. Usually when I'm done streaming at the end of the night, I want to play a game that's like not Magic. Something that's not very thought intensive. Some mindless. Maybe like a story game. Something that engages like a different part of my brain. Last night I played a little bit of Bannerlord while I watched Holy Diva stream. Rendered my Pioneer VODs. Hey, Wumpus Cat, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 2 months there. Yeah, the official Bannerlord's getting released pretty soon. I might stream some of that. My only hesitation, so I think I'm like pretty good at the dueling aspect of that game. I just like fired up a fresh game and was like crushing heavily armored opponents and shit to win just like high level gear in the tournaments right early on, right? But I think my my knowledge of the actual like battlefield tactics in that game is like really poor. So that's my main concern with streaming it. Anyone watching is gonna be like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Oh shit, what up?
On top of just like, if you're learning the game, learning bad habits, right? Share my own bad habits with the world. Could be fun though. I do enjoy the game a lot. You're 1000% here for Bannerlords. Yeah. Let's yeah, but the it's still challenging if you're like stone naked and they're fully armored, Jake. Or like they have a shield and you don't, stuff like that. You're right though, once you have gear, once you're all geared up, not really much of a thing. Don't need battle tactics if you're one-man army. Yeah, right? It's interesting because early on in that game, you really want like to level yourself up. You just want to be getting all the kills. And then in the middle part, it's way better to like be efficiently leveling up your armies. I put about 100 hours into the first one, and I put about 100 hours into the second one. And I didn't actually finish a campaign in either. Just got to like, I was like halfway through or something. On like half the map. And then you get bogged down in all these little battles. Three card types in the bin. Can't quite heat this grief. Yeah, right, maple syrup? That's pretty much what I do too. Archery's also fun. I like doing that in siege battles. Or like, take a fucking horse inside the castle if you're sieging them. So knowing they have a Blood Moon in hand makes this Saga look a lot worse, huh? You wish they had a better tutorial on the strategic aspects? Yeah, they don't really, right? They just kind of like show you how the weapons work and expect you to learn everything. That said, hasn't actually been released yet, so maybe there'll be more of that. Yeah, it sounds like we played the game very similarly, Captain. Did you ever do the courtship stuff? With the lordly dating etiquette and what? Oh, yes. Yeah, I did it once just to like see if the payoff was worth it, and it was absolutely not. And I was like, all right, not doing this again. I'm good. Ooh, getting the value here. Seizing. I kind of feel like I should be after they draw two. I can kind of afford it now, I do lose a treasure, which means I lose +1/+1 on my tokens here. Play a single player with the buddy. That seems really tricky with the way the movement and stuff works. Oh man, we have a Gigantha. I should put this to hand at some point. I'll pop it out so I don't forget. Your sad Jund dropped Rivetier's Charm. Yeah. All the charms always like look fun and like they might be interesting, and you're like, oh, 3 mana. 3 mana's a lot. Thomas is really good and super convenient. I wonder how much of my diet I could replace with like just straight up hummus and veggies. Probably a lot of it, huh? Do you want answers to Blood Moon? I feel like we do. I feel like we're really lucky they didn't just like cast Blood Moon against us. Oh damn, we got that Doom Wake raid. Doom! Yeah, for those that are unaware, you should be. Doom Wake streams a lot of awesome modern and pioneer content. Very much worth a follow. Thanks, Doom. Hope you have a good evening. Hope you had a great stream. You live on hummus and cream cheese? Yeah. Yeah, two very convenient things. So I think I want this extra Terminate. Nile Spellbomb might be good in the matchup. I don't know if I want to cut Pyrite Spellbomb, though. Maybe cut Bobble. I only want to cut Pyrite, though, because it does answer opposing Ragavans. Could be relevant. I kind of want to just, like, cut all my discard. Let's say, like, fuck all that stuff. And then... bring in some answers to... maybe I have to keep some. Play like 3, or I could leave the Bobble in. Yeah, just some answers to Blood Moon here. I don't feel like I want explosives, but maybe I do. They shared a lot of tokens that last game. Oh, let's play a couple Thoughtseize. They went pretty hard on tokens. Yeah, but that's because their draw was that, right? Like they had Season Pyromancer and they blinked it a shitload. I don't think that's the average way that they win, right? I can't tell if you're joking or not. Hummus on pasta? Hmm. Especially since they lost. Yeah, they went on win hard on tokens, then also died. And we have our own tokens. How hard on the mana base is the Urza lands? I mean, we're playing 3 instead of 4, so it's not free. Obviously, multiple Urza lands is better than just 1 or whatever. We have so many ways of recurring them. Basically, this Nile Spellbomb is just going to counterspell a Rebirth at some point, hopefully with value. They had a spare, though. Yeah, right, Turtle Power? Not ideal, How do I feel about Slipknot? I like Slipknot. There's some nostalgia there. I remember learning the drum part to Wait and Bleed. Have another one. God damn it. Interesting. Is that better than just activating Saga? I think it is. Well, his Fury kills it. I can't sack the Spell Bomb in response to a Fury. Because whoever I hit, I shrink it. Or I guess I could hit myself, They've got instant creature land. But no, if I hit myself, then the Spell Bomb would be gone. Yeah, it just doesn't work. I guess I'm just activating the Saga. I'll be worried about dying to Grief Beats, though. Whereas if I run out the tarmogoyf, then next turn, I can activate the Saga, get the life gain equipment. And the Goyf will be, like, huge next turn, too, because the Saga's hitting the bin. I think we just gotta play the Goyf and hope they don't have Fury for me. I think that's the plan. Right. Need to fade a lightning bolt here for a few turns. Fuck. That just wins, right? Is this deck playable? Yeah, this deck's good. Hated ripping Thoughtseize there. It is a little bit better on the play, though. Fury and Grief, which are kind of what my opponent's deck is about. It's kind of what they're doing. Maybe I should just get Proving Ground. No, let's do this. You can get a dual land with Besiege and Big Red. The thing you were describing is not how the card works. Yeah, the tri-lands are sweet. I'm a fan. Correct, Big Red, correct. We can get some basics now. Love it. Yeah, with that Rug deck, the Rug Scapeshift deck we were playing earlier, having like 3 different cycle lands was pretty good, pretty important. Found myself cycling them with Ren pretty often. Well, once we get that Seismic Assault, we'll be off to the races here. No, my Saga. I don't think I'm gonna YOLO hit the Blood Moon. I think I'm gonna wait until I've got Saga again. They don't really have a way of getting the Besiege out of my hand. And actually, like, make some of my land drops kind of pleasant, like the late game Blackleaf Cliffs here, or the Shocks, or what have you. Just need to draw that Ulamog. We'll be off to the races. And I think this means we're just dead, because they can dash in the Ragavan. I don't think I have any individual draws that can save me here. Cool. Good stuff. Should I reveal hand? The soul reveal. We did run a few lands back. It wasn't crazy or anything like that. You reveal hand there. I think it's the right play. I don't think it would bother any opponent. They'd just be like, yep, that's what I thought. I could tell your hand was all lands because you didn't do anything and you died. I also looked at your hand several times with my discard spells. You were giving me no new information. So we're 1-1 now, right? Or was that the first match? Second time we played Scam today. Red Black Scam. Nope, that was just the first match. Ooh. It's the first time seeing this Fable card. We've had some long games too. I like having either Bolt or Thoughtseize. It's comfy. What if they do turn 1? I'll be able to do something that's relevant. Alright, new plan. I kind of wonder how many people still thought Thoughtseize turn 1 instead of Ragavanning. I feel like Ragavan eating a removal spell is not the end of the world, and a turn 2 Ragavan is so much worse than a turn 1 Ragavan. That's how I feel. We also have like plenty of gas, right? And like Ragavan dies, and then we just like play Fable, play Fable. Still off to the races.
Oh shit, what up?
Now that seems like a good card to Thoughtseize, It's a fairy here. We're about to be playing all these tokens. Hey, I got Careless since the 77 months there. Neat. I got Careless holding up a CalebDMTG stream. I just think it's neat. Yeah, there was that tank, and I was like, no March, please. Because March can exile the Saga with the trigger on the stack. It's like the best part of that card.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up? Hey, Big Chimpo. Who says it sure is. Nice. I think I'm gonna burn a treasure here. Get Goyf down. Or get Red and 6 down, rather. I think Red and 6 is better. The Goyf just eats the Solitude next turn. Saga's probably getting Pyrite Spellbomb. Yeah, fair enough. Well, I've destroyed this hummus. I'm like a little over halfway done. I found that you kind of need to eat a lot of it for it to be filling. Oh, let's grab Bobble maybe instead of Pyrite. No, I like the Pyrite. I can just chill. I haven't played Bring to Light Scapeshift in a long time, but I have played it. Just been a hot minute. Do I care about my life total? I guess not. Rugscape is a ton of fun. I did enjoy doing that. I could see playing that deck again in the future. The gameplay actually felt a lot like Creativity. A lot of card overlap too. Interesting. Yeah, maybe that's a bad Thoughtseize. Kind of felt like that in the Solitude. Oh, nope, it's a good Thoughtseize. And the opponent is back to needing to top deck. And we need to get like a Tarfire in here, huh? Get this Goyf up to an 8-9 or a Bitter Blossom. Bitter Blossom might not be embarrassing against like Murktide. Feels like Turok should come in. Should we cut Soul of Windgrace for it? I think so. You don't want so many 4s, right? And I'm a little bit nervous about cutting my removal after seeing Felidar, right? After seeing Felidar Sovereign. Don't want to die to combo. Maybe I'm supposed to leave some soul action in. I'll leave one in. And I'll cut one, I don't know, bolt or something. Be a little bit more gas notes. Just slightly, just a hair. He can kill a Felidar Sovereign Jikaru. Or a full Planeswalker. You think Bolt's better than Push? Maybe. I could see it. Push killing a creature lane could end up mattering. Yeah, I wonder if I should have let on Stomping Ground. Then I could go turn 2 Saga into Goyf. But I need to activate Saga on 3, so I can't do that. It's intuitive for me to play with my black sources first. Because you want to be able to play discard when you top deck it. But I maybe should have thought about it a little bit more. Thought about my sequencing. I'm almost done, folks. Still a good chunk of hummus left, but I only have a few veggies remaining. It'll no longer be a crunch stream. Dip my mouse in my hummus? No, thank you. Mice get fucking dirty. I need to clean my mouse and my keyboard. Dirty mouse, dirty but dirty. Dip your hummus in your hummus. Could do that. I could just dip my hand in there. Oh, the Jing ethic should be going to hand, huh? Oh well. I forget that so much.
Oh shit, what up?
Just pumping the Goyf. That's all they're doing. Hey, Beige Labrador, thanks for 53 months, though. Thanks for 53 months, though. Thanks for 53 months there. No, my Goyf. Beige says, at home, Caleb streaming, another fantastic day. 1,000 thanks. Hey, yeah, absolutely, Beige. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Glad folks are still watching me. After all these years. Got a little bit of staying power. All those boomers haven't given up on Moto yet. Why did the land poof of the Maiden Island? It keeps it Saga type. So it says Enchantment Land, or is it Saga or whatever. So it's an island, but I don't know. That's the real answer. I don't know. it just does. Shut up and eat your cereal. I'm gonna turn this car around. Blood Moon also kills it.
Oh shit, what up?
Should probably be playing around the combo here, huh? I really want to play the Soul.
Resembling, but still not radar waves, have been bouncing off the Earth. coming from someplace outside, like the moon or Mars, for instance?
Originating on some sphere outside. Not the moon or Mars, any known planet.
Where does this planet X fit in? What's it rushing towards?
Here.
You mean it's likely to collide with us?
Chad being all pretentious with her rules knowledge. Is Copycat a competitive deck? Someone that was like playing it to death and tuning it to death and knew exactly where its correct spot was. Could clean up a tournament with it. Obviously it's not like a tier thing. It's probably about as good as that Days Undoing deck we played against earlier.
Come as close to our world as this one is expected to in the next 3 weeks, if our calculations are correct.
Think something will happen?
Oh, I did kind of almost finish off this fucking hummus.
Atmospheric disturbances, hurricanes,
Check this out.
tidal waves.
And at the worst,
If I brought like 3 more crackers, this would be done. Not a bad little breakfast there. Use my fingies? Maybe. Man, chat really just wants to see me licking my fingers over here. Multiple people recommending the finger play. Red 7 just wants me to lick it. Just wants me to lick it out of the fucking thing. Why not kill the Saheeli on my turn when I had Delirium? Because I'm bad. I missed it. Missed the ball gave it to me. I was thinking about Delirium earlier in the game. And how we were missing instant and stuff, but...
oh, is that why he's in Bury?
He is correct in his deductions. This isolated island is that part of the world the new planet will come closest to.
Oh, do they have a redundancy healing?
There's no doubt in my spine.
No, but that beats me. Does it? Too much hummus? Yeah, too much hummus. Make my brain slow here. No, I actually feel good after eating a lot of hummus. Like, my energy is good. I don't like crash. I find that with a lot of meals, there's a good chance of me like overeating and wanting a nap. Hummus is very difficult to overeat, especially if you're eating it with veggies. We're just activating Saga, right? Playing Fable's tempting. The red pepper flavored? Yeah. Yeah, this has a bunch of like red shit on the top of it. Probably some kind of a pepper. Am I down a few pounds? I am not, Maxwell, no. I've been trying to eat healthier, but I've also like failed. I'll like eat healthy for a couple of days, and that'll like reset my metabolism, and then I'll like splurge on junk food and overeat and feel like shit, and then I'm like go back and eat healthy for a few days. So my weight has not shown any like real good change or anything like that. I'm still in the 290s. I would like to get down to like the 240s. I'd like to, I don't know, take care of my heart, I guess. Maybe the most like adult fucking plan I've ever had in my life. Adjust my diet. Not because I want to get thin, pick up chicks, but because I literally don't want to have a heart attack. I'd like to avoid that diabetes stuff too if I can. You started climbing? Yeah, climbing sounds fun. You're down 20 in a month? Yeah, that's a lot. Hopefully a lot of that's water weight. You thought I was playing Junscape? Yeah, should I retitle the stream? We're finished with the Rugscape deck. And folks won't get confused. Climbing doesn't seem like a starter workout. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm kind of good at it. We're gonna die to a hail of fucking snapcasters and bolts here. Not really, Sibwow. The first Fight Me that got recorded, we had a chicken wing eating contest. So I think you might be misjudging my my viewers. Yeah, right, Cheese? It's hard. Yeah, butter fight. Yeah, that's been my experience, Swoop Tag. And then there's easier walls and harder walls and all that. We got so many cards in hand. I guess I have a few too. There's still a Shadow Spear in here. All these options are really tempting, Hopefully this isn't fucking wrong. Just dig a deep hole. I'm probably not doing that. Climbing's hard on the joints. Ooh, yeah. That might be bad for me then. It's take a long time to roll. So we're losing some pressure here, but I don't think that was the end of the world. I don't think that was the end of the world or anything. I'm a little bit worried about Teferi bouncing Needle. Rowing machines aren't hard on the joints. Yeah, but rowing sucks. I'm sorry. Sorry to everybody that enjoys rowing. I guess it's okay if you do it like in front of the TV or something. I think I'd rather have a bike machine or just, you know, go cycling. Swimming is low impact. Very good for folks with joint pain and stuff. I don't think there's a pool nearby me though. My last apartment complex had one, but it was really small. You can really like do laps in it. Hey, Dr. Garza, thanks for the 3 months there. Rowing on a machine is hella boring. I think it's kind of boring on a lake too, or like sea kayaking. I was not enamored. I think part of it is the last time I went sea kayaking, I was still a teenager, and like the paddle that I was using was too large for me. And so it was just kind of miserable. Well, that's not bad. But yeah, overall, I was just not a fan. A Tresmill was a game changer? Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm more likely to use a bike machine than a treadmill by a lot. River kayaking is sick as hell. I'm with you there, Captain Red. That's a lot of fun. That's a very different beast. It's like the difference between like cross-country skiing and downhill skiing, right? Sea kayaking versus river kayaking, or whitewater kayaking. It's like one of these things is. Should I draw a card here? Oh, I can't, like, cast anything mid-combat anyway. The Saheeli is terrifying, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna loot, I guess. I kind of hate this. It's not activating the Saga. Fuck. Alright, do they win? Went through a lot of cards there. Kayak camping, love that. Love that broom. Yeah, I've done that and some canoeing camping. A little bit of traveling on the boundary waters and stuff. I wouldn't mind doing some of that. Just get out in the fucking woods for a while. Go far enough away that I don't have cell signal. Yep, look pretty dead. Yeah, I was really jonesing to do it, so it looks like getting Pirate Spellbomb might have worked out better for me, but who knows, maybe they have a redundancy Healy Ray. Yeah, I was really jonesing to for some of that wilderness. Experience and what have you. I was very tempted to do some kind of something this fall. Instead, I signed up for a bunch of fucking Magic tournaments. Speaking of which, if you're considering going to MTG Summit, that's a pre-release happening in Salt Lake City next month. Giving out a Black Lotus to first. You can use my code Caleb to save yourself 5% off your ticket there. I don't think so, White Seal. I think it's completely unrelated. Yeah, I like the engineered explosives and the second besiege you after seeing the rest in peace. I also went back lower on Tarmogoyf, right? I don't want to rest in peace bricking all my Ren and 6s, all 4 Tarmogoyfs, you know, just a lot, right? It's less likely to matter with this build, but then I still have like some threats. What's Black Lotus worth? It's worth quite a lot of money. Yeah, that's something for Google. Are we getting Paper Magic back? Yeah, I mean, there's tournaments. There's tournaments happening. I haven't heard anything about GPs. I haven't heard anything about those. But the Energy series is going strong. SCG's having events. There's this DreamHack thing happening. Gonna be playing in that. Regional championship. Kinda hate this hand. We're gonna grab a Stomping Ground. That way if we draw either a red or a green source, like we draw a basic or some shit, we can still play the Ren at 6. Just makes sense, huh? No, the Ragavan. Nice. That was such a good rip. Hand went from like very sketch to just totally fine with one more land. Always had it. We didn't though. We just top decked it. There's the turn. Interesting choice for my special guest picture. Were you going through the scroll at the bottom? The picture of me in the top image with like all of the creators jammed together. They asked us to take photos, like fresh photos if we could. So I just like took a picture of myself in front of my webcam. The image they used for me in the scroll wheel is antiquated. It's like a 5 or 6 year old photo, and it's not the one that I sent them. I just sent them my fucking photo they used for my YouTube. And they decided not to use it. And didn't ask me for a new one. I was like, alright, whatever. Guess I don't care. Not what I would have done, but whatever. It's not a big deal. Ooh, we do not have enough black mana for that, do we? I guess we're just putting Gigantha to hand. Let's draw. Go ahead and draw a card. CalebDMTG. So they have a combo. Yeah, these are some cards. I think I'm gonna take the Expressive. Would love to kick a Turok here. So no, like half their hand. You would have taken Saheeli. I'll have the Saheeli because I have answers to Saheeli. Expressive Iteration is a lot more value. When you're using discard spells, it's kind of like, okay, what does my hand match up well against? Yeah, shit. Oh! Oh! Oh, we drew a land anyway, whatever. Whatever, who cares? What the fuck? Oh, this is for Saga, the Saga tokens. Well, he somehow left them with both combo pieces. I suppose those are both the answers to Turok, though, so I should actually be, like, really happy. Hey, Johnny Blanco! Thanks for 37 months. So I could heat this Guardian and then serve in with the Den. I kind of want to use the Terminate on it, though. Terminate's so much more narrow in this matchup, right? They are just dead, though, aren't they? Yeah, never mind. Suppose I'll win the game. Oh, that's right, they do have a Solitude, but this forces them to pitch cast the Solitude. Answer the Den. Puts them down to 0 cards in hand. Yeah, still good. Still a good thing to force them to do. Because if they take the extra 4 there, then the Ren and 6 ping kills them. I'm gonna bobble myself, see if I want to crack this fetch or not. Terminate is under the revealed card zone. Yeah, I'm just gonna crack the fetch. I don't need another Terminate. Yeah, now they're just dead. Turok ping, Ren 6 ping. Cool. This is a grindy match, huh? A lot of back and forth. That Turok was so good. Turok seemed like a solid amount of play, and I feel like it's still underplayed. Just the fact that it dodges so much removal that's in the format, and it's always value. And we lost the first round to Black-Red Scams, I believe. I hate how this thing bounces in and out if I don't, like, pop it out. There were a lot of nice decisions, yeah. Yeah, ideally you're not playing Goyf when it can still get bolted. So I'm kind of glad I drew something else to do this turn. Oh man, did I finish the hummus? I fucking cleaned it out. Look at that. The hummus has been defeated. Sure. So Wave still gets bolted here, but I think we just gotta play it. We could use some discard hum. I wonder if we're facing that Rug Escape Shift deck that we were just playing. My favorite hummus flavor and brand? You're asking me complicated questions for something that I only got into recently. I'm a hummus noob. I think my favorite kind of hummus is the kind that's in my tummy. Whatever's on sale, yeah. Are you the only one that makes hummus at home? I've never made hummus. I made pesto for the first time this last end of summer though, so I could see jamming it. It's just like boiled chickpeas, right? Some spices. Yeah, I took the opponent's land instead of my own back from the graveyard. One, because we can use their fetch, right? It's just as good as mine. And they also play red and 6. Chickpeas, tahini, oil, spices. I don't know what tahini is. I'm gonna have to Google that. Tahini is a Middle Eastern condiment. Yeah, my opponent's killing me escape shift. That's what it looks like. It's made from toasted, ground, hulled sesame. So to make your own hummus from scratch, you'd have to start with some sesame and then toast it. That's a lot of Valakut triggers. I don't really have much to tell you, Steffer. I mean, they're both still good decks. Besieju isn't great. I don't want to needle their red and 6s, right? Why is it called Redback Scam? Probably because streamers started calling it that. You're just like cheating out a double striker on turn 1. Like turn 1, 4/4 double striker and kill you with it, or grief you twice. I think it's the cheese factor, right? Think about bringing in Turok, even though it's not amazing. Terminate versus Fatal Push, which is a better answer to Dryad. Excuse me. I think there's too much dust in this room. I think that's why I've been sneezing a lot lately. I haven't been running the air filter. Tomorrow the house is getting deep cleaned though. So if that is the problem, it should sort itself out the next day. Most of my house is like pretty prepared for it too. I just need to like I got all my board games and shit put away. I just need to pick up all my stacks of Magic cards. So the cleaners can get around it. Yeah, I'm thinking about the Sieges. I'm thinking about Terminate. It's so rough having all this removal against a deck that has like 4 creatures, but you also saw what happens, right? Am I right in not including Besieju? It seems really bad against opposing red and 6 deck. I'm gonna play Needle. I think that we've got like kind of a tricky matchup in front of us because we're not really aggressive enough for our pressure to be good, and our disruptions just discard, which is not great just in and of itself. God, that's so narrow for him. It's so narrow. They do not play Primeval Titan. I mean, they could, but the version I was playing earlier was not. They can't trip with Veil of Summer here off of their own growth spiral. No, my Ragavan. I think Fable here is better. Than the Ren and 6. You love my playlist? Hey, thanks, Joe Mom. Yeah, this one's relatively chill. Mostly lower energy. Mostly instrumental. Huh. Did I not want to Thoughtseize pre-combat? No, I thought there was a good chance I wasn't Thoughtseizing at all if I put them on Veil of Summer. So the only reason I Thoughtseized was second main phase. I went Ren and 6 uptick, and it was clear that my opponent had F6'd. Otherwise, I would have just chilled on it with their basic forest up and waited until they tapped out or something, make the tapping awkward. But yeah, great question. Ooh, Dress Down can buy them a turn, versus this tarmogoyf. That could be really key. We left them with that Scape Shift in hand, too. I was thinking it wasn't going to be fast enough. They almost need a second Dress Down at this point, huh? Yeah, I think they're jamming the exact same list that I was playing earlier. It's a sweet album, role model. What was I playing earlier? I was playing Rogue Escape Shift, like what my opponent's playing right now. Yay! I wonder if Pyrite Spellbomb should be cut. I'm gonna play both Tarax. They're not good against the opponent's removal. Oh, it does target. It does target opponent. That could be bad. We have all this other fucking discard though. What can we hit for 2 damage? Are you talking about Unholy Heat? Well, the idea is that you would have Devotion to deal 6 damage. Kill opposing Ren and 6s or Dryads, right? Or are you talking about Pyrite Spellbomb? Pyrite Spellbomb can combine with other burn. It's also just like a card draw, right? You can hit it with Saga and draw a card. It's never really dead. I think it's better than Terminates. I don't know that though. Yeah, I don't know. Push versus Terminating versus Heat versus Pyrite Spellbomb. They're all like pretty shitty. They're all pretty trash. There's not. It's J-Mac. Fable? Yeah, Fable's definitely a staple, for sure. So we're gonna bobble ourselves. I would like to draw that Goyf. So I'm not gonna crack my fetch here. You could, oh, they're not even running out the explosives. Okay, cool. So this Goyf is not vulnerable to Bolt, because Bolt would increase the power and toughness. Wow, we got the explosives. We got the explosives out of that hand. Holy shit. Interesting timing decision. They were responding to my fetch to get the Saga to make it so that I couldn't activate the Saga. But yes, it worked out very well for me. Yeah. Yeah. Holy shit. And then the Turok hitting the explosives. It could have not, right? It could have not. And then they could just explosives my board and be totally fine. I mean, with no threats. We had a 50-50 though. They could have sorcery'd it, yeah. People fall in love with it, doing things at instant speed for sure. I think they might have thought that they could bolt the tarmogoyf at first. Oh yeah, GK. Yeah, there's no way I would try and explain to an opponent how lightning bolt and goyf works. Nope. The last Legacy event I played in, we had like a 20-minute long rules call involving Dredge with Life from the Loam and Sylvan Library. Very complicated rules interaction, right? What'd I do? Well, the judge explained it. It seemed like my opponent knew what was up. He was like, yep, alright. And then he tried, like, dredging Loam and then putting Loam back as one of his cards. Or, like, putting Loam back and then dredging past it again. It was very odd. It was a very odd sequence of plays where he was trying to, like, put a Loam back on top of his library and then dredge it. It was strange. And I was like, yeah, you need to stop. We're calling the judge again. And then that took like another 10 minutes. So it wasn't like one 20-minute long ruling, it was like two 10-minute long judge rulings with an appeal to a head judge in there. It was a lot. It was like, yeah. Paper Magic, yay! The ceiling on Paper Magic is so high, and the floor is so low. Whereas online Magic, like, you cut those out, right? It's hard for online Magic to be as good as Paper Magic, but sometimes Paper Magic is not great. Every once in a while. Wish an online client was handling this right now. What are Creativity's bad matchups? Creativity usually has a rough time against Burn. Greeks' Death Shadows, another deck that can, like, apply a lot of pressure while interacting with you well. It also kind of depends on the version of Creativity, because you can build Creativity to be, like, really good against control and just, like, never lose to a control deck. You can build it to be better against opposing combo decks. Like the version that I play plays black for, like, Thoughtseize and stuff like that. So yeah, it really depends. Looks like my opponent's playing Living End, and I just happen to have a Nile Spellbomb like a sack. Murktide can be rough, and Blood Moon can be rough. It depends on your version. Like, some versions are stronger against Blood Moon than others. Some versions are stronger against Murktide than others. You think Living End is unfavored? Yeah, I've had some luck with it with the that Grixis version that I've been playing, but I'm also sideboarding ley lines and I'm playing like a reanimator sub theme, so I can also just like throw Archons in my bin. So the opponent's getting rid of my 2/2, getting a 2/2 of their own into play. Jesus fucking Christ. But I couldn't get the Gigantha to hand to loot away with the Fable. We don't have another Nile Spellbomb for the Saga to grab. They do have double mana confluence. I wonder if that's the way we could win. Only one Living End is out of the deck here. I don't think making Saga tokens matters much, because they're literally about to nuke the board. When do I think I'll be good at Magic? Oh, I'm there. I've been there for a while.
Oh shit, what up?
Not like literal best in the world or anything, but I've put up enough finishes. Pretty confident in my ability. Earned the respect of, not all of, but enough of my peers. Pretty confident there. As confident as a person can be in a game where you eventually have losing streaks and such, right? Hey, Badagaboosh, thanks for the 68 months. Thanks for sharing that Prime. The respective chat, that's kind of impossible. There's always going to be some folks that do, some folks that don't, right? Oh, everyone's got haters. Undo, undo. You would cook chili for me? Oh, thanks, Steve. I'll accept that chili. I think I'm gonna crack a treasure to crack this clue. Grow my tracker a little bit.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up? Hey, Just Aggressive, thanks for 37 months there. So I could kill a wind caller here, but I think that would be wrong. It would start to move the needle towards it being correct for them to just outburst again. I'm not putting the Gigantha to hand because I have better uses for my mana. Yeah. I think they needed to leave up Violent Outburst here. Yeah, I mean, I was planning on cracking the clue, and now I don't think I do. Yeah, so the Shadow Spear goes on this construct, which becomes 8. So they could put a 2/2 in front of Tireless, assuming they don't know about the Unholy Heat. And still soak a lot of damage there. But I guess there's Pyrite here, so if Pyrite could clear the Shardless first, then his luck doesn't work anymore.
Oh shit, what up?
Too much damage. Yeah, I expected them to hold up the Cascade rather than tapping low and adding more to the board, so that's why I was going to crack the clue. Cool. Nice to win a game 1 against Living End, Tom. Hey, Gluganator, thanks for the 57 months there. Yeah, CalebD wins. Do I want to bring in Turox again? Just every matchup, plus Turok. You figured I'd crack Bobble? Well, cracking Bobble and cracking Clue both shrink the Urza Saga tokens, right? So they were the source of my damage there. Cracking a Clue, like, at least keeps the Tireless Tracker at parity. But you would have one less trample damage, right? It would be like one less, you'd be moving 1 point of power from the larger creature to the smaller one, making them a little bit more even. So pushes are coming out. I kind of don't hate Terminate. Kind of don't hate Turok. I like the idea of looting away Soul of Windgrace to Fable and getting it back with Living End. I don't know if that's enough reason to play it, though. Check out Besiju. I don't hate that. I'm not going to cut a Ragavan, no. We want to apply pressure. You're curious if they were out of Living Ends or not? Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, they might have just been out after playing Tomb. No. Yeah, Nihil Spell on targets, if you were wondering why I was crying there. So my plan A was Nihil Spellbomb. My plan B was Urza's Saga for Nihil Spellbomb. Not in a great spot now. Maybe Besiju comes back in. I have not Crow's Talk. Wait, yes I have. I did see that. I mean, I probably will be Thoughtseizing myself, yeah. And that's probably just good. No longer interested in Thoughtseizing myself. Terminate should be in over Unholy Heat. Grief is a sweet one, yeah. The fucking brick. They did mold though, so. Hoping they draw some fucking ley lines over there. We need a little bit of time. We need them to not find a Cascader this turn specifically, so that the Saga can go get a Nihil Spellbomb. I guess that's like 2 turns. It's kind of asking a lot. That's such a bad sign. Yep. Well, I'm not playing sweepers, so looks good. Yeah, the game we had hate. They had the ley line for me. Worked out. Worked out well for him. I never found we never found a chalice, huh? Never got a chalice down on 0. Maybe I should have molded harder for that in game 3. We already took like a mold, right? That was my opener. Yeah, I don't know how aggressively I'm supposed to mold for chalice there. Bardley Bank's hoping for the 3-2. Yeah, we can do it. Oh yeah, the living end creatures got a lot better. Remember when they used to like main deck castable creatures? Like Fulminators and... God, once upon a time I think they were still playing Darwin Castle, the 4-mana 2-2 with Echo. Avalanche Riders. I swear I saw that in a living end deck once. Trimming Goyfs for Endurance. Just for the living end matchup. Sounds awful, Nooch. Healing Endurance is a hell of a card. It's a fine card. The deck is tight, right? It's got this tight, like, collection of disruption and threats and stuff. You kind of need Goyf to cost 2 mana. You kind of need it to beat down. If you were going to play Endurance, you'd be cutting other spots. You'd be cutting from this shit. Endurance is not competing with Tarmogoyf. You want to do the discard into Goyf, a pressure plan. Those are the stuff you would cut for Endurance. Or sideboard cards, but I think it's worse than Chalice or extra Nihil Spellbombs. What's here? Alright, what am I doing? That monkey. That funky monkey. Endurance would be no Gigantha. Sure, yeah. Not that Gigantha's done a lot for us. Jorgen leaving didn't really impact much. I mean, it obviously has impacts, but it's not going to, like, wildly fluctuate individual cards like that. It's not going to be like, oh, well, now Tarmogoyf's playable. Now that Yorian's gone, it was just holding Tarmogoyf back. The difference is the decks that were playing Yorian are going to play out slightly differently. And they'll hold a similar place in the meta. And that's going to be the main change. It's... It's a value card, right? Yorian, it's not like a meta-defining card in that way. In the way that it, like, dominates and supports an archetype and all that. It was largely banned because of tournament constraints. Folks going to time and rounds. Because shuffling their decks took them so fucking long. You feel it's extreme to say Tarmogoyf was unplayable? The deck that I'm playing right now has been playable this entire time. Ever since Saga came out. The first version was just red-black, right? And then people started adding green for Ren and Six and Goyf. It's not like a new crazy thing. So even though this is the matchup where people joke about Ragavan being trash, it still gave me a treasure for the turn 2 Fable, right? And then it still traded like a removal spell would have, like a Pyrite Spellbomb or a Fatal Push or whatever. And removal spells are great. If your plan is to kill fucking everything the opponent plays, having a card that they have to trade with is not some terrible thing, right? Yes, the opponent's gonna wait until they can play 2 hammers in one turn. So I don't think I'm even gonna run out this Spell Bomb. Not quite yet. Yeah, they don't want to just like throw out a hammer willy-nilly because I've got this onboard Pyrite Spell Bomb, right? Doesn't Shadow Spear like not matter at all here? It's not like I have flying blockers. Maybe they have all 4 hammers in hand. Do I still play Paper Magic? I do. Yeah, I've got CubeCon coming up this month, and then I've got 2 events coming up next month. So actually a lot of Paper Magic coming up. I'm just gonna force a hammer out of their hand, I guess. Oh, Oh, I should have... It comes into play and then it targets, right? I think I did this wrong. Yeah. This is the spot where I should have waited for the first hammer, make sure they're targeting, then do it. This way they can put one on the Stone Forge, which is not ideal for me. Yeah. I fucked up. I fucked up a little bit. Activating there is probably wrong. Because I can just play a spellbomb from hand. Yes, Abadoobie. I'll see you there. Please say hi. Please say hi if you see me. And good luck. I hope you get some fucking wins. It should be fun. It should be a good time. Huge pre-release. A lot of folks from all over. Oh wow, we have a sideboard for this matchup, huh? And I'm not sure about Needle. Something like that. Yeah, hell yeah, Abadoobie. I've got big hopes. Would Needle just be for Stoneforge? No, they got a lot of things. If they don't have that enchantment down, then Needling Hammer means that Pure Steel Paladin can't equip for them. And then it also hits Inkmoth Nexus. It also hits Urza's Saga. Yeah, that sounds about right, Human Wreck. That sounds about right.
And so,
That's when I was playing random events around the Chicago area.
well,
What were you playing, Human Wreck?
I was with fast.
Yeah, my wrists still suck. I was wearing wrist braces back then because I damaged my wrists when I was in college. I was trying to like play drums and type up 15 pages a day, and I don't know, I was just putting them through a lot. I've done some physical therapy for them, but I still gotta wear the braces when I'm on the computer for 7 hours specifically. I think if I remembered my stretching exercises every day, I wouldn't have to, but I'm bad about it. I wait until I start to get wrist pain again, and then I remember to do my exercises for a few weeks, and then I forget. Is there a boogeyman in Modern? Let me check. So the boogeyman in Modern was, I think, the 4-color value deck, but it just lost Yorion. So it's still going to be a top contender. It's still going to be a playable deck. Some people are saying that Creativity is the best deck right now. Blue-red aggro has been a consistent chunk of the metagame for a while. And then there's the Cascade decks. I don't know about this hand. Like, I like the Terminate. I don't like that there's no 1-mana interaction at all. I don't like that we're like really cold to Saga. And this stuff is all just chunky clunk. Kind of just looking to get hammered with that hand. This hand would be good if we had, you know, mana to cast our things, huh? Heat into Terminate. Red and 6 is good against some of their cards. I could have shaved a rag. Oh, here we go. This is better. It's not like amazing, but the grudge helps out a lot. We got bin 2 cards. I wonder if I should actually bin terminate. It's like terminate or goyf for me here, I think. Standard, you were on band pod. Okay. Trying to think about what I would have been playing if you were on band pod. I know I played Naya pod at an SCG, but I think I only played that deck in like 1 or 2 tournaments. I was probably playing Delver, huh? Yeah, who knows? But yeah, thanks for sharing the memories. What was Standard Delver like? Standard Delver went through a few different iterations. There was a blue-red version that was playing the 2-mana 1/1 unblockable, and then you would try and put a Rune Changer's Pike on it and just like smack someone with like a 10-1 unblockable a couple times. There was like a more mid-rangey blue-white version that played Geist of Saint Traft. And I played that version for a bit, but the I think I played all of the versions at one point or another. But the version that I really fell in love with was the 18 land version that was playing like maxing out on cantrips. And it was playing like quad gut shot, so you could answer Thalia and the opponent's Delvers and stuff, and mana dorks out of pod and just like every cantrip possible. Do I want this explosives? I kind of need mana. They didn't drop any zeros on me. I'm gonna shuffle actually. Let's see if I can find a land here. Nice. That was an awesome standard format, I agree. I'll let the opponent draw a card. And hopefully that doesn't just kill me. Inbred? I don't think that, I don't know. I don't know if inbred's the word I would use for that standard environment. I thought it was just good, just fun. I suppose quad main deck gut shots. It might be a sign, but no, whatever. I don't think that deck had problems with random brews. I don't remember that issue. And that deck just beat everything. I think it was just the best deck ever. This is a good time to draw goyf. I wonder why they didn't run out. Oh, they can do it at instant speed. Well, they still didn't play it. The Shadow Spear. I think there's a really good chance they have another hammer, but I guess we'll see. If they don't, this is absurd for me. Oh, they didn't, but they had protection. That's why they were confident. Sure. So one issue with this is Giver can give protection from colorless, which is what my Saga's putting out. And they still have a reality chip in hand. And we lost our tarmogoyf. And we took a lot of damage. But that's the only one issue. Otherwise, we're in a good spot. Had to respond to Shadow on the stack? What are you talking about? Shadow on the stack wouldn't do anything. Jeez. This fucking reality chip. Yeah, I wasn't using a removal spell to the Stoneforge Mystic, I was using Ancient Grudge on this hammer. That's what they give protection with the skill. The hammer itself. Two-mana Future Sight is quite good, yeah, especially when your whole deck costs like 1 or 0. Jesus fuck. Alright, yeah, you win. Bring in all my fucking removal and everything. Just get fucking destroyed. How many zeros do they play? Think about Chalice on the play. Looks like they don't play very many at all. Chalice on 1 is really good against them, but it's also really good against me. Yeah, they only play like 3 Ornithopter these days. 0 Mem Knights. No, I like trying to eat the creature into Muffet Man. I think that's your best chance of winning. Get that creature off the board. It's really good. Yeah, the discard gets a little bit better on the play, but not better enough to run it, I don't think. I only really like it against Stoneforge Mystic. Why no Liliana of the Veil? Well, if you're playing Liliana of the Veil, you don't get to play Gigantha, which might be fine. I think we've only cast Gigantha like once. We put it to our hand a couple times, but I think we've only cast it once this league. Pantheon's a good show. What's it about? What kind of show is it? Yeah, last night I finished up She-Hulk, which, She-Hulk had a very rocky start for me. I didn't really care about her interactions with Bruce at all. But the Abomination kept me going. I was like, okay, no, this is sweet. Tim Roth, crushing that character. And the actress they got for She-Hulk herself is obviously great. And then I thought it ended on a really high note. Very absurd, which I enjoyed. The whole experience was very comic booky. Kind of broke the fourth wall. Yeah, it did a lot. Very similar to you know, the Merc with a Mouth in that regard. Yeah, Deadpool, that's the one. Yeah, and my brain can fog out on names sometimes. And I was like, you know, the superhero starts with a D, but all was coming up was Daredevil because of the recent crossovers. I'm like, well, obviously that's not correct. What kind of cigarette is it? Should we run it out? So I'm not sure if I should play the Saga here or not. I'm thinking not. I'm leaning towards not. Just because I think there's a really good chance I have to play Terminate next turn, and if I don't play Terminate, I can still just play this tracker, right? I don't need to be activating Saga, I don't think. You think the ending felt like a cop-out? The ending addressed so many people's problems with the show. I was very self-aware. Felt like the opposite of a cop-out to me. But we don't need to go too far into this because it's still fairly new, right? We don't want to get to spoiler territories. Oh, they have protection. Am I getting spell pierced? It's probably fine. Okay. And then I started Gravity Falls last night because I was having trouble getting to sleep. That show fucking rules. I was trying to figure out if it was more of like a kids show that's also for adults, or an adult show that's like made for kids. Then I decided it didn't matter. The show's just good. Southblind Moon's a great draw because of the hammer and the Saga. They're about to just be able to like, tutor up hammer, right? Now we get to turn theirs off. Oh no, I could have! If I'd played the Saga, we hit off their deck? Damn it! Should have gone for the content. We could have seen the monkey with a hammer, yeah. Well, I guess I play the hammer out now, huh? Because I have nothing else to do with this mana. And that'll juice up my Saga token. So far, I wanted this deck to have a second copy of Pirate Spellbomb. Ooh. Well, hello. So you could besiege the Gingerbrute here, but I think you want to save it. You want to save it until they're, doing something impressive. The Ragavan can keep pumping my construct. Yeah, don't recommend cutting Ragavan in that matchup. That's just me, though.